Okay, I think we are premiering on here. Okay, let me get this started real quick. Okay, we are live on Facebook. Hey, Facebook. Hey, how y'all doing? Yes, I am doing hair today. I hope y'all are ready to watch this amazing process. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, loves. It's your girl Natural Kima, and as you can see, YouTube, I got on my baggy shirt. So for now on, for people that don't know, I do hair on the side. Okay, I do hair on the side, and this is my hair shirt. Okay, so anytime I look like a bum, I'm probably doing hair. Okay, period. Okay, so as you can see, I have my lovely client right here. Now, I already shampooed and conditioned her hair prior to this video because I didn't want this video to be too long. Okay, we don't have time for that. Okay, period. Period. So right now, as you can see, if you look close up, oh girl, you can go ahead and take this mask off. It's okay. You can see my beautiful client's face. Okay, period. But as you can see, I already have a net on her hair, and that's from me pretty much keeping her under the dryer and keeping the net on tight so the curls of her hair texture can stay as you can see, and you will see once I take this net off. Now, depending on the hair texture, what grade it is, you might not have to leave them on that long, longer than others. Now, she has more so of a 4B-ish, 4A-ish texture, 4A-ish, 4C-ish. It's not too kinky, but at the end of the day, she's still in the 4s, so we have to make sure that we, depending on the grade level she is or he is, you have to make sure that the time management under the dryer matches. So we left her on for like 25 to 30 minutes, and then we took her off, and like I said, she is pretty much dry. Okay, she's a little bit still damp, but not soaking wet. She has a lot of hair as well, so that's another key. I'm gonna go ahead and take her off. The mask, I said the mask, I'm still thinking about the mask. You can book me at naturalkima25@gmail for a custom hairstyle, and I will gladly do it for you. So it will definitely be in the description for Facebook, and it will be in on this video for y'all. So let's get started on taking this off. You want to be careful when you placing the net off the person's hair, because again, this hair is still damp, and just in general, you want to be, careful with people's hair so you don't get any tangles wrapped up or anything like that by rushing. So this is definitely a process that you should take a little time in doing, especially again knowing that this person has more so of a kinkier hair texture. And voila, this is so, girl, your hair smells so good. And what I like to use, I like to personally use shampoo and conditioners that is pretty much good for everybody's hair, because it makes it a lot easier. And I like to use pretty much things that I know everybody knows of, and if they don't know of it, I like to visit. I am gonna get closer up on here, Facebook. I hope y'all see. Let me know if y'all can't see really well. But as you can see, her hair, like I said, is pretty much curly. She has really nice shiny hair, and that is what that shampoo and conditioner actually helps out, keep the coils and everything together. She definitely has different patterns as far as coils in her hair. Now, for the FYI people that needed to know, let me actually turn this down a little bit, you guys, because it is definitely blocking out my YouTube people. Okay, so we gonna turn y'all down. So anywho, for the people that don't know, you can actually, and for anybody, you can actually have different hair grades of hair in different sections. So right here, pretty much the top part, all right here, she pretty much just has, I would say, more so of 4B-ish texture. And then in the back here, you guys can't really see, but she has more of a 4A-ish, because I more so look at, you know, when I rub my hands through it and just pulling the hair out, I look at it when it's damp, pretty much wet, and I can see that the pattern, I pretty much go like that by the pattern. So again, I can show you guys really up close on YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I meant on Facebook. I can't really show you guys on YouTube, but I can probably like pre-record or something like that, or show you like the pattern that I'm saying or talking about. But you kind of pretty much want to look at the pattern of the flow of how the hair is. Now again, if you have a lower grade of hair, you can use it in this method with any grade of hair. You can do the trick with the water. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about that. But you pretty much just put a strand of a broken piece of your hair, put it in the water, and see that way. Or you can do the method I do. I pretty much look at it, because I don't really like to personally look at it when it's dry, because most times, especially with kinkier hair like this young lady, a lot of times the hair comes, you know, depending on if it's dry and they touched it or not, a lot of times it comes squished up, so you don't really get to see until like you either brush it out really good, and even then sometimes you don't really get to see. So I like to wait till it's like wet to damp to really get into it and see, you know, the pattern. But you keep saying YouTube, I'm still getting used to that, you guys. But you get to see pretty much the lining of it. I don't know the proper word, okay? Work with me. But that's enough of that. So today we styling her, so you know that is what we're gonna do next. I have a spray bottle. I have all the ingredients I'm gonna be using. Mousse, I'm going to be using that as well, with the spray bottle right here that I have beside of me. Excuse me, ma'am. So that is the spray bottle I'm going to be using of choice, just to spray her a little bit more, because I know y'all probably like, well, is she still wet a little bit, or why did you do that? I wanted to be able to see, you know, all the evidence of how the shampoo and conditioner worked with her, and just in general, have her already clean. She's pretty much styled, but she just wants to have 2 pigtails in the front and add a few butterflies. So that's the only reason why I'm wetting a little bit, so I can get this part. But besides that, she's good to go. Like I said, I'm going to add some mousse for the guys and girls that don't know. Mousse definitely helps keep the hair, you know, into the style that you like it be. So the first step we're gonna do, we're actually gonna go in and we're gonna oil her hair. Now that is damp and everything, that's the first thing we're gonna do. And then we are going to style her with the pigtails. She wanted some pigtails, and we're gonna use a little mousse and a little bit of water. Now I know you guys are probably confused, like, why are you wetting her hair when you just did it? She's already styled. She pretty much got the curls and everything like tight and how she wanted, you know, it to be. But she wanted, last minute she told me she wanted, it's okay, girl. She wanted some pigtails, some buns, and then she wanted for me to put some butterflies in her hair with it. So we're gonna do that, and I'm probably gonna also show you another way you can style. So that'll probably be like a part 2 or something like that, because we don't have that much time, child. We don't have that much time, okay? So we gonna do what we can for this video. And yes, so first thing we're gonna do, like I said, we are going to add a little oil in her hair. Now this is pre-made oil that I have right here. This oil worked so good for my hair. Personally, I am a 4C textured hair girl, and I personally love this, so I made sure I made a batch for her that was left over from the batch that I made for my hair, okay? and I told her every ingredient that was in it, and she said she was down. She doesn't have any allergies towards anything. And that's another thing, you want to make sure that your clients are not allergic to any of the products before you put them in your hair, your client's hair. So yes, and then after that we are going to, like I said, style her with some pigtails and everything, and then we are going to swoop her edges. Okay, that'll be the last thing. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to pop this top off and we are going to get started. Now what I like to do is I like to start off with a little bit. So I add a little bit while I gradually do it. I like to personally put it in the palm of my hand like so. You want to add just a little bit, and then I like to put it, you know, rub them together and then put it in my hand just like so, okay? And then what we do is we massage it in the hair. Now when you're massaging the hair in, just like how you would wash your hair, like I said, I already washed it, pre-washed it. I like to do the same thing. I will take my hands and I will massage the scalp, but then I pull out. You never want to massage the scalp and just keep massaging it, because what it does is, especially with any hair, you don't want to do that, but especially with kinkier coily hair, you want to make, oh, I'm sorry girl, you want to make sure that you are getting a scalp. Now as you can see, I have on shorter nails, so that was another reason why I like to keep you know, different type of nails on, guys and girls, and just in general clip-ons, because of that reason. I said clip-ons, I'm sorry. I can't with myself today. I'm just all over the place. Press-ons, okay, press-ons, because I can take them off if they're too long and I felt like being jazzy that day and I forgot I have a client. Okay, so I'll take them off. But for this client, she said it's cool that I have on these, and they're, like I said, they're pretty much short, so I'm good to go. Okay, so like I said, you just want to massage the hair. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to be quiet, and I'm going to do that for at least a minute. Let's turn your hair this way. Thank you. You can't see now. You guys can see, I pretty much just fluffed her up. As you can see, her hair is pretty long, okay? Like, it gets poofier than this, but we not trying to get her crazy back to being crazy poofy. We're just wanting to be able to, well, that scalp, okay? And yes, I'm just in love with her hair. Don't y'all just love her hair? It just covers her face. So pretty. Yes. Oh my gosh. So cute. Okay. So the next step, like I said, we are going to give her 2 space buns, and we are going to be good to go. And yeah, we're gonna put her some butterflies in there and swoop them edges. Okay, so let's do that. So what I like to do is I like to start with the middle part of the hair. So that would be, oh girl, can you put put your head tilted a little bit. Okay, thank you. So what I like to do is I like to get on there. So you want to get on the actual middle part. So starting a middle part, and that's what we did prior to doing this clip. So she already has a clean middle part. And then what I like to do is, you can use whatever type of comb you want to use, but I would preferably use a skinny comb, but I don't have that with me right now, so I'm going to use this pick, and it's going to do just fine because I've worked with picks, all different type of hair combs for a long time now. So what we're going to do is we are going to wet the hair a little bit, and we're going to part it. So I'm going to... So mask is definitely obviously used for, you know, safety reasons, and also used for when I am spraying in hair, because I'm not one of those stylists. I don't know about everybody else out there, but I personally don't like to get all in the client's face like that. You know, that I think that's just disrespectful. Like, you must hate your client at some point. So not too much, just enough, because obviously with larger grades of hair, you should know. If you don't know, like I said, it's for everybody. You're welcome. You don't want to do that too much when you're about to style, because having it fleeking everywhere and just not taking your time pretty much can be more work on you. So you just want to start off with a good amount that you feel like can just soak up. And as you can see, I'm just combing it out real easily, no problem. Okay, so don't go crazy like drenching it. You don't want to do that. You pretty much just through time you will learn, and you will do fine. And like I said, you will get some scabs. You will get some you know, some of those. I can't think of the proper word, yeah, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And you just pretty much just comb that out. And you start with the ends. Always start with the ends of people's hair. And your hair, really, everybody should be starting with the end. Okay? Period. And like I said, don't be scared. Get in there. You know. But don't go crazy. But you definitely want to get in there and get that hair. As you can tell, she has beautiful coils. Beautiful hair. Yeah, you just want to get in here. But like you see, I didn't have to use too much, because again, this type of hair with the gray hair she has, it will definitely soak up, because I know I soak up some water quickly, but that doesn't mean you have to go above and beyond. You don't. You just take your time. Take your time. And we're gonna actually shift you this way, honey. Thank you. And again, do the same process. So I like to personally just take some small little pieces first and then add more. So I only took a little small bit, and now I'm adding a little bit more water to this section that I just took, that I didn't have in before. And like I said, you just take your time. This is not a rush thing. That's why personally I think it's important for people that do hair, or just in general, like I said, everybody that's watching, whatever, you know, the case may be, you're doing this hair, you know, you want to be able to space out your time. So say for instance, if you are new to doing hair or whatever, you want to make sure if you have something that you have to do, I'm sorry, okay, you really don't need it on right now. You want to keep it on, or do you mind? It's up to you. Okay, she sighed, like I said, so she's just looking at me like, girl, it's up to you. But yeah, she don't really need it on right now anyway, because at this point I'm done with that part. But anywho, like I was gonna say, you just want to make sure, like, if you have an event or something, do not plan. Don't be that person that goes to the event all late because you didn't time wisely your hair, okay? Just same thing with an outfit. Like, you don't want to wait to the last minute to do your hair, especially when you know you might not be good at hair like that, or just in general, you know what type of hair you know. You know what type of hair you got, so you definitely want to make sure you do that. And like for the, like I said, professionals, like if you know that you might now this part we are going to put the mousse in at this point. So I'm going to take some and put it on my hand. Like I said, the same thing as water. You want to gradually do that thing. So that's enough right now. Facebook, just a palm. Okay. But, and then just, you know, put it on your hands like this. Gradually do it. And yeah. So I'm going to start with the ends. So anywho, like I was saying, for the people that do hair, you want to, make sure you be honest with yourself and know, like, how long, what's the latest it'll take me to do a hairstyle or something like that. You want to make sure whatever hairstyle it is, you want to make sure each one equal up to the time that you know you do hair. So again, a sew-in, like if you know you're still new to sew-ins or whatever the case might be, you want to put on there that it will take 3 hours or 2 hours, depending on how good you are. That being said, it helps the person, that hair that you're doing, and it also helps you not feel like you have to rush or, you know, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. So now I'm just taking a little bit more. I took a little bit more, and now I'm going to do this part right here, the front part. The front part, because I did the back part already. Now I'm doing the front part. So that's the end of it. But you just want to cope it in. You want to cope it in just a little bit. And then just gradually bring it on down again. So that's how I do me. Okay, that's how I do my clients. I don't know how y'all want to do y'all clients, but that's how I do my clients. Okay. And as you can tell, it's back to the curl pattern she had before. And it looks great. It definitely gives what it's supposed to give. Period. Okay, and then we're gonna just grab this little brush right here and we're gonna brush it out one more time, and then we're gonna style it, period. Okay, I hope y'all catching up on Facebook when I'm laying down. But yes, like I said, and nobody's perfect, you know, just take your time, but definitely want to make sure you have that for your own safety. You know, she don't want nobody saying, "Girl," or "Boy, you took forever for my hair to get done," and all that. Like, I had stuff to do. Like, they gonna know. Like, I told you, this how long it takes for me to do hair, or that exact hairstyle. And like I said, be honest with yourself, you know. So now that our hair is pretty much in the style setting that I need it to be in, and it looks pretty much good, I'm gonna show y'all on a clip of what it's looking like. You can then create the actual style. So what I like to do personally, I like to gather everything, and I like to brush. I like to brush into the actual style. So what I do is, I'm not heavy-handed, by the way, because I know a lot of people on on Facebook see my lives and be like, "Girl, you look heavy-handed." This is the first time I'm doing a YouTube one, so they don't know yet, but I am not heavy-handed, guys. It just looks like that on camera, I swear, because I ask all my clients and they be like, no, I don't know if they just saying that because they love me, but I am not heavy-handed, I promise. So after I brush it and do everything that I just did on camera, like I said, I like to push all the hair into the exact style. Now, the mousse is going to help mold it with the water added included. It's going to help mold the hairstyle. It's going to give it that shine, give it that everything to be able to work with, pretty much. And yeah, you just want to make sure you put it in there good. Okay, so you can see it's in there. Excuse me, turn your head to the right a little bit. Okay, thank you. So as you can see, it's in there good, real good. Okay. Period. That's what we want. So now we're just going to put it, and you want to make sure you get the flyaways out of the way too, since she got long hair. Get all the flyaways because you don't want to add it into there, and then you just put it in a ponytail. So that's what we're gonna do. And so you take your time, you grab it, and then you just push the hair into the actual pony all the way. Make sure you don't get any leftover hair. Now that's another thing that a lot of people I see mess up with. They'll like do it so fast that they end up keeping some of the hair out. So when you take out your ponytail, you ever experience where you take out your ponytail and the hair be wrapped around the rubber band or whatever you use? That's a no-no. It's because you did something wrong. It should leave no hair left sticking out. Okay, so we're gonna wrap that again. And what I like to do is, I don't like to do it a million times, and I don't like to do it too tight. So I got it at a nice firm grip, and then we're gonna leave it at that. I mean, we only do 2, okay, because that pulls out the hair. The best thing to use, I will recommend you guys use for any hair, actually, not just kinkier hair, is to use like silk, like if you can find any silk like type silky type hair ponytail. What you do is you split in the middle. So you take the middle part and you just gradually, like I said, if it does get a little tangled, you can just gradually, you know, take your time and pull it in apart, and making sure that it is 2 pieces. So 1, 2, 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, okay. And then what you would want to do is you would want to twist. Now some people just wrap it around their head, but I'm going to do the twist method. So I'm going to take one and I'm going to twist it behind the other, tight as possible. And the reason why I'm doing that is because when I actually flip it up and twist it, like how I'm going to show y'all, it will stay a lot easier and better. So you want to make sure this part is neat as well, as much as possible. Obviously, it's not going to push you a little bit to the side here. Okay. Either way you want to do it. Now, me personally, I just like to just let it fall on its own. So I'll just twist it and let it fall. And then I just go around it and keep going around it and keep going around it and let it fall on its own. So this is the finished project. As you can see, we added the butterflies off camera because we want this video to add the crown, but that'll be doing too much, like I said, and it just would block off the main course. So we will definitely in the future be adding the crown onto another hairstyle and show y'all how you can style this, okay? So don't worry, we gonna show y'all. Anyways, we are done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, and make sure you comment below if you like the hairstyle, and also make sure you email me, the most important me, to book with me, your girl, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a good night, have a good evening, have a good day, have a good all that. And yes, can't wait to see another video and y'all be there. Can't wait for y'all to be able to see another video and seeing all you guys there. So yes, get into the look.
Already.